Hi there. So yesterday I came to this park. Today's Monday. Take that back. Today's Monday. And I made a video, posted it to YouTube, and guess what? I got 0 views, and that's okay. So I tried to figure out, well, this is only my 6th video, at least at the one that I posted yesterday. And I was like, well, how did I get 0? Because when I first started, I was getting a few views for each video. If you found me, you might be like me, and you're just getting started on your YouTube journey. So I am by no means an expert, of course, because I'm only on video number 7. So that's all right. So why do I think I got no views? Well, because I switched gears. If you're here and you've stuck around and you haven't clicked off right away, maybe you're interested in hearing my story, my viewpoint on why I got 0 views. When I first started my first few videos, my idea for YouTube was I'm going to post things about breath work, and I thought, okay, it's probably going to be kind of cheesy, but I'll get started. And then about 5 videos in, I realized that isn't the direction I want to go in, at least for now. Maybe a little later. I teach yoga once a week, and part of yoga is breath work, so I'll probably start another channel and get to that at some point. But I realize that's not what I want to do right now. All I really want to talk about is the YouTube journey itself, and how do you get started, and how do you overcome the fear, and what do you talk about? There's just so many questions. If I didn't say so at the beginning, I am at one of my local parks. I'm a Cali gal, so I live in California, the US. So welcome. If you just found a California video, hi, my name's Julie. We're just gonna take a little walk around the park, maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes, and just talk about ideas and YouTube and getting started and being okay with 0 views, or maybe just a handful of views. Because when we all just start, nothing big's gonna happen, and that's okay. Right now, this is my practice time, your practice time. Maybe you've watched several other videos on how to start YouTube. If you do find my other video, you'll see how I talked about all I'm doing is using my camera, nothing else. Haven't set up my selfie stick. I own one, but I've owned it so long that the battery is no longer functional, so now I have to replace the battery. So I plan on doing that this week, so that way you won't see me switching hand to hand, because my hand is tired and my shoulder gets tired from holding it up instead of using my stick. And then voice quality. So if you've stuck around this video long enough and you do happen to find my other one, you'll hear me talk briefly here and there about better sound quality. So I do plan on getting a mic. Again, something I plan on doing this week. I've already talked to a couple of people and watched videos, so I already have in mind some budget-friendly options, and then I'll have to go through that learning curve and figuring out, well, how do I use it? Okay, so there's that. And then there's the talking. Like yesterday, the walking and talking. And when you first get started with this, you're just gonna stumble over your words, and you might repeat some of the things you've already said. That's okay too. It's just the practice right now. There's people running past me right now because I'm on the running / biking, walking path of my local park. So I'm on the back end of my park right now. And if you look around, you can see some of the nice fall colors. So leaves on the ground falling everywhere, lush green grass, as winter sometimes brings, because we get some really awesome 110-degree weather here. And it's gonna dry up all this grass that I see out here right now that's several inches tall. So back to the YouTube. So how do you get started? So I'm gonna say this probably many, many times over. And to get started is you really just have to pick up your camera and press the record button. That's pretty much it. And don't worry about stumbling. If you forget what you were gonna say, if you say what you're gonna say too long, like that's probably what I'm doing right now, and that's all right. I'm not gonna make this video too long today, because again, I want to repeat over and over, this is your practice time. This is your practice time. And something I'll repeat that I said yesterday on the video that, by the way, got 0 views. So that was the whole point that you'll find in this title is I made a video and I got 0 views. Maybe this one's going to be 0 too. Part of that reason is the YouTube algorithm. So me and ChatGPT, if you're not familiar with it, it's a tool I suggest you get familiar with. It's a great way to seek information, just like YouTube is, and just ask it questions and do some information seeking. So, like I said, if you're joining here somewhere in the middle of this video, my first few videos were about the breath work, and then I realized after just a few short videos, that's not currently the path that I want to take with these YouTube videos. I want it to be now just talking about the journey of YouTube, finding things to talk about that I want to talk about and that you actually want to hear someone talk about. So for now it's the journey, improving on the journey, getting better at the talking, some point getting good at the editing of these videos, and then just persevering with the journey and learning along the way and consistency. So remember the title, 0 views, and that's okay. That's going to be something that you're going to have to be okay with when you start your journey too. But I'm not going to say if you get lucky, because I really don't consider YouTube luck. I'll just say success. If you're more successful than me, then, you know, maybe all your videos will get at least a handful of views to start. But don't let that discourage you if you get none or more than a handful of views for several videos out. Switching hands again. This is why I need the selfie stick, right? Gonna get the battery this week and fix that. So just get yourself started. So procrastination, that's probably something I should talk about. So every video, and this is only my 7th posting, by the way, on this channel, every posting I've run around the house and I've done all these things that I, tell myself I need to do, and then I'll make my video. But they're really just procrastination tools to avoid just doing. So I eventually do the doing. I do the doing, but it takes me a little while to actually pick up the phone, pick the place, turn on the button, and just start recording. So what are my suggestions to you? I guess stop the procrastinating. And maybe you're still just watching all the YouTubers, because when you start posting, you're a YouTuber, by the way. So I am trying to get comfortable with the idea of a guest I had at my house that said, just start calling yourself a YouTuber. And so I'm wrapping my mind around that even though I've posted less than 10 videos, I'm a YouTuber, and so will you be. So you will be when you get started. So if you haven't made your first video, take some practice time today. It's all right. And even if you record just a few short minutes, Just let it be those few short minutes. And then when you're ready, when you work up the courage, you got to turn the video on. You got to watch yourself talk and listen. Take some notes even. So what did you like? What did you think wasn't that hot? So don't concern yourself too much with the quality yet either, because as you can see, my quality, I'm just point and shoot. Very, very minimal editing. The editing game for me is going to come along later in my journey. And so hopefully, if you have found me today and you want to come back and find me again, you'll find me on my journey. And hopefully, the goal is you'll see me improve, and maybe that'll help you get started on your journey. So some of you will propel much quicker and more effectively along your journey than me. I don't intend on doing this quickly. I'm just gonna comfortably put it into my day. Maybe not every day, but at least several days a week for now. So if you're able to maybe schedule yourself in some time week to week and treat this like a job. So you have a clock in and clock out. Most of our jobs do. Even if we don't literally clock in, we're usually expected to show up at a certain time, leave at a certain time. So maybe you could, put your YouTube journey as a clocked event, whether that's daily or a few times a week. Pencil it in, or do like I do with almost everything. Open up your phone and put it in your calendar, and your reminder goes off, and it's like, oh, all right, it's time to do my YouTube. So I got to sit down and figure out what my video is going to be today. So that could be a way to treat the beginning of your YouTube journey, is to put it in your calendar as though it's your job, as though it's your appointment, and this is something you have to actually show up for. So it'd be great if I took my own advice. Right now I'm just winging it. So I do have a commitment now to 3 times a week, and if I do this more than 3 times a week, I'm just gonna consider it a bonus. Yay me, and yay you too when you get started. We're getting close to the end of my walk. It's kind of a chilly day today. It's only in the 40s, and my fingers are just a teensy bit frigid because I'm not really a cold kind of person. But I'm out here taking a walk because yesterday on my first walking talking video, I discovered I kind of liked it a little better than the sitting still and stationary and recording. So when you start your journey, if you've just started, experiment on what you like. What are you more comfortable with? How do you perform better as you? Because you want to be you when you turn on that camera, and that's the hard thing. It's like, how do you just be you? Initially, you're not going to be just you, right? You're just going to start and awkwardly start talking, and that's okay. So if you've made it this far, I thank you for joining me in this video. And if you start, and remember, if you get 0 views, like I did on yesterday's video, it's a-okay. You don't have to be discouraged by that. You don't get to be a superstar in the beginning of this. Maybe you don't get to be a superstar at all, but maybe it'll take you somewhere that you'd like this journey to be on. My journey is just getting started, and if you want to join me on my journey, that'd be great. If you click the like button, that'd really make me happy. So thank you for coming along, and hopefully we'll see maybe 1, 2, 10 of you, a few of you on the next recording. Thank you so much. Bye.